Mhm. Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, Jew? How you doing, bro? What's up, Greg? How are you guys today? Hey, Jamil. Hey, Satan. How are you? Yeah, pretty good. Taking a break from the gym today, just because it's a cardio day. But I've been going hard at the gym recently. Like I've been going nonstop, so I'm pretty happy about that. I feel like ever since I started working with Malphas, I've been nonstop going to the gym. It has literally been nonstop. At first, it was really funny because, I was connecting with him and, I was calling to him. He didn't really, he didn't really come forward immediately. But I'd say probably about 2 days later, I just started feeling like a machine. And then I got the idea to just give the gym a try. Jupiter had been trying to get me to go to the gym for the longest, and then I gave it a try, and ever since then I've just been going crazy at the gym. Don't mind my cat; he's kind of having a heart attack right now because he can't come in the room, but he knows why he can't come in the room. Um, I still don't know who it was. Queen of Rings. I really still don't know who it was. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Nah, I'm not letting him in. He knows why he can't come in here. I'm good. I'm really good. I've changed my diet a lot recently, so I've not been, eating a lot of processed foods. I've cut back on a lot of red meats because that was really heavy on my stomach. It was really bothering me. Um, no, I've been like having a lot more smoothies, eating a lot of fruit. I've been really relaxed, really clear, and it's opened up my communication to the spirits a lot. It's opened it up a lot more. So I'm pretty happy with all of it. What's up, John? How you doing? And I've only been going to the gym for like 10 days, but the results that I've gotten are pretty insane. Like I usually don't get results as quick, you know, but my results have been showing very quickly. Like my arms have kind of increased in size a little bit. My chest definitely has started to increase in size. My shoulders have gotten huge. Um, my triceps, my biceps, everything has been like increasing, but it's kind of like, my muscles are on steroids. But it's been really good. I've been sore for the past like week or so. My legs, everything is going well. Everything's going crazy. Like it's going great. The results are like really coming in, and I'm liking to see it for sure. What's up, Adnan? How are you? That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm like, I started doing it and I got addicted to it. I got majorly addicted to it. So I literally I've been going every single day, every day. Hmm. By the way, anybody who wants readings, you guys are welcome to request the readings and stuff. You guys know my information. You can send those questions in. $10 for a reading, five for tips. Um, for spiritual tips or techniques and stuff. That's absolutely fine. What's up, Princess? How are you? You're bad? Oh, you have COVID? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm sorry, Princess. That's a lot. I remember when it happened to me. It happened to me in the beginning of 2020. It was literally right after my birthday. I had got back. We had come to Colorado to visit Jupiter's family, and then I got back, and then like 3 days passed, and I got so sick. My throat swelled up. It was terrible. My eyes were swollen. I couldn't taste anything. I was pissed. Couldn't really smell anything. And I knew it was COVID. I knew it was. Off. That's good. That's good, Adnan. Damn. Yeah, you got to be careful. The feeling's depressing. You never felt depression. First time you actually felt depression. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Well, sometimes when you smoke, here's the thing. So a lot of the weed, a lot of the wax, this is for you, Tom, for you. A lot of the weed, a lot of the wax, a lot of a lot of it these days has a bunch of chemicals. There's a lot of chemicals. When they splice them and they're hybridizing them, they put chemicals into a lot of these things. So it really can mess up your head. It'll mess with your mind. A lot of these chemicals can bring imbalances. And really depending on the type of weed that you're smoking or the type of wax you're, smoking, it will start to bring those energies to you. That will start to disturb you. It will mess with your head. It will mess with your mind a lot. So you have to be really careful. What is this? So you have to be really careful. Well, dispensary weed is the ones that are the ones that I'm talking about. They have a lot of chemicals in them, a lot. Belial will do that. He will do just that for sure. You know what, Landon? Yeah, that sounds good to me for sure. Really mess with you? Yeah. I mean, Tom, it's ultimately up to you. If you feel like it's something for you and you feel that you can function with it, then that's perfectly fine. If you do continue going, just make sure that you find more of the natural ones. Find more of the natural ones, okay? Find more of the less like modified types of strains. Find the less modified wax, the more natural wax. That's what's going to keep you from having these weird thoughts, having, weird like vibrations hitting you. The chemicals are what are causing that. The chemicals are what are making you hallucinate. So you have to be very careful what you're using. I know there's a lot of like I know there's a lot of chemicals, such as like limonene that cause stuff like that. So that could be the reason. Hey Mo, how are you? Lucifer, let's see. My thoughts on microdosing things like mushrooms. I think that it's really I think it can be really effective, especially microdosing. It can be very effective for sure. It really just depends on what your intentions are when you're using it. But I feel like it could be very, very effective in your practice. Opening up your site too. You know, you can be eased into it if you're microdosing in regards to opening your site. Oh yes, I am taking donations. Yeah. Princess, it's a gati. It's a gati for sure. That's who's wanting to help you specifically with that ability. I find it really funny that you asked that question because that's exactly who wants to help you with that ability. Well, Wizzy, if Lucifer Seal was standing out to you the most, then Lucifer likely wants to work with you. Especially when you're having dreams like that and you're seeing things like that, he likely wants to work with you. Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Princess, you shouldn't ignore that because she's strongly someone that wants to work with you. That's fine, Princess. Go ahead. Um, Anand, if you want me to answer this question, you can send a $5 tip. You can send it in the super chat. I'll answer this question and I'll give you my opinion on it. Red light Lucifer. No, I don't feel or see that there's anyone that hates you, and I don't feel or see that there's anyone that doesn't want to work with you, Princess. No. Give me a second. Don't run out. Don't run out. Don't run. Don't run. Hey, what's up, Cyril? How are you, bro? Sorry, I just got back right now. My cats were literally trying to get into stuff that they shouldn't have, so I had to spray them. So I sprayed them. Sounds good. That sounds good. Kishan, I do rituals like that. If you want to have a ritual done like that and you really do not want to be in contact with that person or be connecting with them anymore, you can email me. I do cord cutting rituals and they're very effective. Right. Well, it really depends on what you're wanting, Veda. What are you looking for? Really take care of yourself. All right, Keyshawn. Yeah, I do cord cuttings, and they're extremely effective. I can help you with that for sure. I answered your question, Wizzy. Sorry, let me see. When you have dreams like that, Wizzy, especially if you see a specific sigil that stands out to you, that's them trying to call you. That's them calling to you. That's them wanting to connect to you. I'm very good with those kind of things. Family members, ex-lovers, um, people you don't want to be involved with, friends. I'm very good with those kind of core cuttings. Either way it goes, I'm very good with them. Luck magic, I'm good with luck magic. Really depending on what you're looking for, but I'm pretty good with it. That's perfectly fine, Veda. Yes. What's up, Magog? I hope you're doing good. Lucifuge is awesome, yeah. I started working with Bune again. It's going good. How you doing, Mark? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the sub, Organic. I appreciate that. That's no problem. Scares you shitless. I can understand. Um, he can be, he can be a bit much, but it's all in, it's definitely all in like a tough, loving manner, really. However, I had to do work against another occultist. I mean, in the past, when it came to people who were hating and trying to throw shit at me, yeah. Aside from that, no. Yeah. What's up, Matt? How are you? Wizzy, I answered the question like 3 times. Yes, I saw the question. I've been answering it. When you see that in your dreams, that means, especially if the sigil is sticking out, if there's one specific one sticking out to you, that's a call to you. They want to work with you. It's a sign that you should connect with him. That's why it's popping up. No, I haven't. No, it's okay. Have I ever worked with a Broxis? No, actually, I can't say that I have. No. Matt, I'm doing pretty good. Hi, Graffiti. Hope you're doing well. No, it's only like 20 minutes. Hey, Shubham. So Kishan, hold on. When it comes down to you, Princess, for this question, I am not someone who's good with numerology. I do apologize. I'm not good with numerology like that. But what I do hear as a message for you, though, is that you need to be more confident in yourself. Confidence. Confidence, Princess, confidence. Anyone who is on this chat, anyone who's looking for love work, and I feel like the only person who I would definitely like highly recommend right now for love work would be Imperator and Furious. And you can find him on the Intimate Whispers page. That is his sole specialty: relationships, love work. He gets the job done, and he gets it done the right way. And his results are very quick. So if you're looking for that kind of love work, you need to make sure that you reach out to Imperator Inferius. He will help you. He gets the job done. Like, he gets the job done. You wonder what meditation poses I do? Lotus, usually. And I usually will sit down, like sit on top of my knees and put my basically sit on sit on my knees, put my butt on my basically on my heels, and I just relax. It was painful at first, when I wasn't doing like leg day or leg workouts. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Yes. We should do a group ritual. That'd be awesome, dude. I'm all for that, Azero, for sure. Which workings gave me the most transformative personal gnosis? Hmm, that's a good question. I think definitely gave me the most transformative personal gnosis would have to be the compendium of Lucifuge. Like, I feel like that kind of transformed the entire way that I went about doing things, how I carried myself, all of it. That's the main one. My first invocation of Lucifuge out of that book, that is what Goddess, that's the one that that's the one that changed me the most. That's the one that was most effective. Yes. Give me 1 second. Kishan, yep, I do. I do. Yeah, Kishan, I perform curses for hire for sure. No, I haven't, but I actually, Organic Black, I've heard that that's a really good book though. I've heard it's a good book. I've never done it though. Let me see. Because Landon, you're dropping some knowledge in this chat for sure. It has. What's up, Mario? How you been? Cool. Email me. Send me an email. Send me an email. It really depends on what you're looking for, who the person is. Matt. Demons of Magic. You're talking about the Demons of Magic. King. Okay. I think the most effective works are the ones you do yourself. Can't really trust others for your magic. You feel no matter how much you would pay, they wouldn't really care about you. That I feel like that really depends. Because there are practitioners out there like a Cyril Krabat that actually do care. There's practitioners like myself that actually do care. There's practitioners like Current 239 that are out there that do care. There's practitioners out there like Zathreath that actually do care. Um, Practitioners like Imperator Inferius that do care. There are the ones who are actually authentic, they do care. And that's the reason why they offer their services in the first place. That's why they put themselves out there for the public to come to them for those services. But I can understand what you're saying when it comes to bringing your own works and creating your own rituals. That's what I like to do. I like to bring my own things to the table and create my very own rituals as a result. Or if I'm working with a new spirit and I really feel like I do vibe with them, then I'll get them for read on the interview you have in 30 minutes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Graffiti, just give me the name of the place that you're going to be interviewing with. You can email it to me if you don't want it to be public, but I can definitely. Okay, perfect. Graffiti, I feel like it's not for you. Um, this one's not for you. It's not for you. I don't see it being for you. Um, I see it going well, but it's just not going to be for you. Yes, I've worked with Osteroth. Let's see. Yes, I did, Jaren. Yes, I did. You're welcome. Thank you, Intuitively in Sync. I appreciate that. Exactly. Exactly, Asil Krabat. Well said for sure. Have I worked with Rome? Yeah, actually I have. I've worked with Rome when I was working in, well, yeah, that's it. There's a ritual from Aurelius Sopax in the Lucifuge compendium book that is really good. And I believe that ritual involves Rome in it. I believe that there's a particular ritual that involves him in it, and you get a familiar from that ritual. It's fire. That book is fire. Like I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna cap. It's a good book. It's powerful. The workings in there are powerful. Like they're powerful, you know? And then also, if you guys like wanted to know like really what it's like working with Lucifuge Rofoco, you most definitely should read the piece that Asil Krabat wrote in that book because it was spot on. It kind of gives you it lets you know what can happen, what to expect. He talks about his ups and his downs with him, and I really appreciate him just being so open when it came down to it. Like that's legit when I became like a fan of Asir Krabat because I was like, damn, it was actually pretty dope. Okay. 88. Yeah, I got you. Sorry guys. I'll respond to the questions right now. I'm just looking at Jay. What was your question? Let's see if you wrote it. What was your question, bro? Go ahead, you can ask it. I saw it. Yeah, I got the notification. It popped up like a little late because the music was on, but I got your notification. Did you email it to me? Intuitively in sync, you'd work very well with Vapar. You should connect with Vapar. Okay, so let's see. So 88, um, I just hear that it's time for you to work on your path working with Lucifer. But most definitely. Hello, how are you? What in the world? Definitely closer to your heart chakra. Um, they're open, Dank Wizard. It's a matter of actually flowing the energy evenly. You want to focus on everything. Don't focus on just one thing. Evenly balance them out and they will all open. But when it comes to the third eye, everybody wants to open it, but it that happens in due time. Sometimes it takes a little time for you to actually fully open it. Even though I did that ritual, in the past, when I opened my third eye and I had that experience, I had the walk-in experience, I still have to work on my sight. I still have to work on these things. I still have to practice. It's not as powerful as it used to be, when I had that experience. So I had to keep working on it, building back on it, and I'm getting closer to that. But um, it's most definitely gotten to the point where it's a lot better since I've been consistently doing practices that balance all of the energies instead of just focusing on one. Intuitively in sync, it's actually both. I feel that. Do I get tired? No, because I've been doing it for so long. It's gotten to a point where I actually have built up like a tolerance for it. I know I make a video on Horus. I think I did, but I haven't really fully worked. I haven't really worked with him. Okay, I understand, Dank Wizard. Trust me, I understand. Let's see who else has questions. Hmm. Jeremy, I accept donations for these kind of questions. If you do want an answer to that, you can send me a donation and I'll connect and see if there's any messages that come from him. But I'll also give you tips on connecting further with him. I know it's a sick name. Yeah. Vapar would be a really good one to add. for sure, intuitively in sync. I think you'll like Vipar. Vipar is very gentle, extremely gentle, but can be feminine and masculine at the same time. Very androgynous with their approach. Extremely androgynous. Nice. They are off their rocker graffiti. They are. A lot of them are crazy. Crazy. Hey, Cosmic Witch, I hope you're doing good today. Got you, Jeremy. I got you. I saw it. I got a notification of it. I'm just looking at Matt's question really quick. Matt, let's see. Definitely working with your dreams, dream states. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat, but he is literally losing his mind out there. But he's probably playing with his mouse. He makes that noise when he plays with his mouse. It's like watery meow. He's in a playful mood. Well, here's what I believe about that. No problem, Matt. What I believe in regards to them, I feel like these energies are definitely egregoric. Uh, so they definitely are branch offs of each other, but more egregoric in nature, for sure. Yeah, but mostly inside of my private sessions because it takes a while for those energies to get in. Let's see, Jeremy. Jeremy, you asked a question about King Paimon. Let's see. Here's the message that I got, that I heard when I connected to you, Jeremy. Allowing yourself to slip into your doubt is only going to amount to your mental destruction. Email me, Intergalactic. Send me an email. I'm checking my emails and stuff right now too. So if anybody's emailing me, I'm sending emails. Okay. Paul sent. What's your question, Paul? Let's see. Okay, I see it. Exactly. Exactly. So, Paul, the question that you asked, when you asked that question, I just see a lot of purple energy that's flowing from behind you. I would say you were definitely successful in that ritual. There's a lot of deep purple, highly psychic energy that's flowing from behind you that doesn't necessarily belong to you. So I would say yes. You're welcome. All right, let's check the emails. Do I cast circles when I do evocations? No, not all the time. But what circles do for me, circles literally just take me into like a deeper state of trance. That's why I cast circles in the first place. Um, I've if when you have a lot of protection and you have a lot of familiars and different types of energies that are around you, you don't necessarily feel the need to do that anymore. But when I do it, if I do, use a circle, I'm using it to heighten the energies around me, go deeper into trance, deeper communication, what have you. But when it comes to circles, I have specific circles that I've created to connect with certain energies, to strengthen that connection with them and strengthen communication with them as well. But I don't use them as often, no, not as much as I used to. Thank you, intuitively in sync. I appreciate you. Matt, you didn't do anything wrong. It's your doubt. It's your doubt. Mainly the doubt is what will be your downfall. You have to make sure that you remove that. If you're doing a ritual, right? Here's what I like to do. If you're doing a ritual, you're finished with it, right? You've done the closing, you've asked for what you've asked for. The energy of the spirit may linger, but here's what you're going to do. You're going to leave that area and go read a book. Going to leave that area and go play some video games. You're going to leave and go take a walk. You're going to leave or go make a sound. You're going to go do something completely different that has absolutely nothing to do with magic, that has absolutely nothing to do with the energy of the spirit that you were just working with. You go do something completely different. Yeah, exactly. It really depends on who you're calling to be honest. My favorite way to charge sigils, um, I like to envision them glowing. I like to light them up. Hey Kawali, how are you? Yeah, for sure. And Matt, I saw your email. I'm gonna get back to you a little bit, like after I'm done with this live, but I got you. Um, I got you on that for sure. For sure. I'll let you know the pricing for that and everything. I just want to get a look at those people that you're talking about. But from what I'm connecting to, um, through you looking at them, yeah, I can definitely I could hit them up for sure. Hey, Red Ruby, how are you? Thanks, Left Brain. Appreciate that compliment. Thank you. I do this for you guys. This channel is for you guys for sure. Mounting with spirits. Oh, I think it's so. I think it's so effective. Intuitively in sync for sure. It's very effective. Not no drive by, but we can. I can take care of them for sure. Um, yeah, of course. I love vampirism. That's good, Koali. Good, cool. You're on point. You're on point too, for sure, Koali. not, not a drive by, but yeah, that's a very effective way of doing it for sure. For sure. I feel like I need to, do it a lot more. I want to do it a lot more for sure, intuitively in sync because it's very effective. Like it can shift your energies and it can give you certain booms, as a result of doing that for sure. Yes, the same. It's okay. No, I'm giving readings. I'm giving readings and chatting. I don't really know what that is. Hmm. I don't like to teach people energy vampirism because they try shit. So that's more so for people who are students of mine that are learning from me. I don't just put that information out there. There's my email, Landon. Exactly. I have as well. Would I be open to teaching you? Yeah. But I charge for my teachings. I charge monthly for my teachings. So if you did want to learn from me, I'm gonna screen you. I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be taking this serious because I only take people who are serious. People who are gonna listen, people who are actually going to use the techniques and the rituals that I give them, and people who aren't gonna rush through the process. Send me an email. Email me. That's amazing. Yeah, because they will most definitely change. It will change you for sure. Exactly, Kawali. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's beautiful in sync. It really is. Let's see. Awesome, JP. Um, Rare Ruby, I don't know if you've been working with death recently, but I think you need to do a cleansing because there's a lot of energy that's heavily connected to death that's around you. And it seems like it's kind of starting to affect your body. So be very careful. But I think it's a good time for a cleansing, a renewal of the energies for sure. No, no, no. It's not $20 for a reading, Kuali. No, no. It's only 10. It's only 10 for a reading. Um, it's only 10. No, I'm talking to Rare Ruby. Um, it's time for a cleanse. You're working with a lot of death right now. I can feel it. Hell yeah, accept crypto payments, Mog. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's okay. Koala, you can send it through Venmo, you can send it through PayPal, you can send it through Cash App, really whatever method you want to use. Um, this is my PayPal right here. This is my PayPal, and here's my Cash App. And here's my Venmo. You can use those. If you want to use Super Chat, you can use the Super Chat too. That really ultimately is up to you, you know. But either way goes. I accept all of those. Will Dodge go to the moon? It's a good question. Yeah, I do have all the apps. Yeah. Um, yeah, Mog, what kind of currency do you have? Because I'm most definitely accepting like Solana. Um, I'm still accepting Ethereum too, but Solana's a lot more cheap. I'd rather just be paid in Solana because I'm invested in like a few projects in Solana. I just haven't been like really paying much attention to it right now. Okay, JP, do you want to do like a full on reading? You want to do like a private reading? Let me know what you mean. Oh, you want to do a private reading? Yeah. You just email me. I'm gonna get back to you, and then I'll definitely let you know. Um, Send me an email right now, and I'll give you the prices for my readings. I don't talk about my pricings to the public, but you keep getting errors trying to send me an email. Okay. Um, oh yes, Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah. Kawhi. I do private readings more so because they're far more in depth. They're far more in depth. I like to go in depth. You know, with these, a lot of the information that might come forward is very personal. I do not like to put people's personal information, personal energies, abilities, any of that stuff in the public. So when I do these live videos, it's just, you know, it's a taste of the reading for people. But when it comes to private readings, yeah, we go in depth. We go in depth. I think it's definitely like it's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite services, like services that I offer. Yeah, that's fine with me. That's fine. Hell yeah. Just let me know. Just email me so that we can talk about the time and day that will work best for you. List my email? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. My email is right here. Um, Here, I'll just type it again. It's in the chat, but I'll put my email also on the I'll also put my email on the description as well, like a description of the video after it's done. But yeah, You're welcome. That's fine, Quelly. Just let me know what time works for you. You know what I mean? Basically how long of a session you want. When it comes to the emails, when it comes to my readings, and you want to know the prices for like a full blown reading, because I offer anywhere from 30 minutes to 1 hour, 30 minutes. So it really depends on how long of a reading you're looking for those time allotments, because people are usually asking a lot of questions. So that is definitely a good, that's definitely a good amount of time to answer those questions and go really in depth, depending on how many questions that person has. Um, what do I do the readings over? We do the readings over Zoom. I like to see you. I like to look at you. I like to scry into your energy. So when I look at people, I like to look at them, look at their spirits, look into them. If they're asking a question, and if you're asking about people, I can see the people through your eyes. So I can see them through you. And then we go from there. But the readings, they get really in depth for sure. You just need a 5-minute clarification. That's fine. Um, I mean, Discord works. Okay, I just saw that. I was about to ask you, left brain. Okay, let's see. Left brain, you definitely work with death. Um, Seems like it's going to be time for you to start learning about your mediumship abilities pretty soon, from what I'm connecting to. Like you're definitely a very open channel. Um, if you have not been discovering this yet, you will be soon working on this and discovering it. But your mediumship abilities are going to start coming forward and getting stronger. Uh, and it'll be a very good idea for you to connect to Belphegor for sure. Left brain, but it seems like Belphegor is an energy that's around you. It's one of the main energy that's coming up. That's a good thing. And the reason why is because it's your energy body. It's energy. It's going to move on its own. When you start to basically push your energy out of yourself into your energy body and projecting into it, you will start to get the ability to connect deeper with that energy, but it can act alone as well. JP, Belial, immediately. I just immediately heard Belial. Yeah, that makes sense. Left brain. That makes a lot of sense. Working with mediumship. I'm talking about working with energies of the dead, spirits coming through, communicating through you, channeling energies. It makes a lot of sense that I connected to that and the energies of death, because that's exactly what King Paimon does as well. So, you're welcome, left brain. No problem. Not your version of the dead. So, Rare Ruby, here's what you want to do. You definitely want to do a cleansing. That will work perfectly well. Oh, you're liking the herb videos? Yeah, I'm liking I really like the approach that I'm taking the herb videos. I've recently started connecting with Bune more, and Bune was telling me that this would be a good idea for me to take the channel in this direction. It'll lighten up the energies and it'll give me the ability to take a break from so much connecting, so much reaching out because I get burnt out when I'm like calling to and talking to all the Goetia because each and every one of them I don't just put the information, I don't just put their information out there. I don't just do the research. You know what I mean? I will actually go and call them to get information from them. So I'm not regurgitating anything. I like to keep the process as authentic as possible. So why not go and get the information from the source? I go and do the research to compare my gnosis. And then if my gnosis lines up with what I actually have seen when I've researched, then I will put that information out there. And I'll throw a little bit of my personal gnosis out there if I haven't found anything else. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, if it is. It is very different, Queen of Rings. A lot of people do get it confused. Well, I have a video with King Person. I made a Goetic Whispers video. You can watch that video when it comes to him. But he's really fucking cool. I like him. Dude is really powerful with protections, and he can make your wards insanely, insanely, insanely powerful and unbreakable. You learn something new on accident. That's funny. Okay. Any advice you need to hear truthfully and powerfully? Let's see. Here's what I hear from you intuitively in sync. There's greatness from the excitement of getting good results, but don't reveal too much. That's a message for you intuitively in sync. Don't overshare the information that you're receiving because you're getting some really, really good techniques that are being brought down from you for sure, that are being given to you. Oh, yes, you can, Matt, for sure. Yes, I got your super chat. I was just doing it right now. Intuitively in sync. All right. Oh, let's see. Okay. He looks like a drug for every psychic abilities. It's okay. It happens. It happens intuitively. It happens. A rare ruby, spit alcohol at her and tell her to be on her way. That is honestly what I hear. But if you want to cleanse your energy, you want to cleanse yourself from all of that energy of death, go sit in an area that has a lot of life, thriving, flowers. Go to a tree. Go to, you know, go to a body of water and sit there. It's very lively. There's a lot of chi. There's a lot of energy that's within it. Go to areas that promote life. Yeah, it's 10 for the basic reading. Yes. For just a one question reading. Yes, Kawali. Intuitively in sync, can you email me about that? Because I'd like to know more about that. I'd like to know more about that. Intuitively in sync for sure. I really would. Yes, it would be okay. Queen of Rings, but just know uh, it does require payment. It does require payment. Um, it will take pieces of energy from you. So the work will be a little draining. Practicing with it at first. Um, so just be mindful of that. Yes, I have random name. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Rare Ruby. I just made a video on it today. If you have Rue, you can use that. You can use Basil. You can use Star Anise. Um, if you have Dragon's Blood is really good for that too. Yes, exactly. Mo can tell you for sure. Yeah, it will whip your ass. It will. Those workings will be very intense. There you go. There you go. Burn some rue in your house. Like basically crush it up a little bit. Make it into like a pretty fine powder. If you have charcoal or if you have an area that you'll be able to like safely burn it at, you can take that around your house, burn that rue, or burn it in the area that you feel is affected the most, and that can clear the energy. That's perfect. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you are very cautious when working with these energies, Queen of Rings, because it's very different than any magic that you'll touch. The current is very alive. The seals are very alive, and the blighted are always watching. So you want to be very cautious for sure. One second, hold on. Yes. Hi, Cameron. Sorry, guys. I had to go blow my nose. Oh, damn. That's pretty cool. I really appreciate that offer. You know what's really funny? Intuitively in sync, you are so fucking on point. You are so on point with everything that you said. Everything that you said. It's fucking insane. Even the tips that you gave me, absolutely fucking insane because it's extremely accurate as to things that I had been told by her herself. So I appreciate that. I don't know if you should definitely be offering readings too because that was on point. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. That was fucking awesome for sure. Okay, let's see. Quality sending you temporary locked out of your email, which has never happened before. That's so weird. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay, Kawali. Sometimes it does happen, but I got you. I can still see your messages and everything. I can still see your messages. Don't worry. Yeah, here's the cash app. Beep beep. What's up, Cameron? How are you? Yeah, that was an impressive fucking reading. Seriously. Random name. Here's how I started. So I like to use power sources, right? So I would use, oh, okay, this is a really good example. Thanks for this question. So I used to work on quite a few psychic websites, like those actual Hollywood psychic websites. I've worked on like 5 or 6 of those ones over the past like 5 years. I used to, I couldn't even connect with tarot cards. I feel like I could connect with them. I just could not read them. Now I feel like tarot cards are just not my form of divination anymore. It's like it's gotten to the point where I've been kicked out of them. I was using clear quartz crystals. So I had a vocal quartz crystal and I would connect to it and basically connect from, I would connect my mind, my consciousness to that quartz crystal. And then I would basically use that as an extension of myself. So when I'm holding it and I'm asking a question to a person and I tune into that person because I have this, because I have my quartz crystal, It acts as that extension, so it can pull the energies into the crystal and move it through my body, and then I can access that information. You can use these kind of tools, like power tools, as a crutch for your abilities, and they'll start to build your intuitive ability. They'll start to build your divinatory ability, your intuition a lot more. It'll build it a lot more. So you want to use crutches at first, for sure. Yes, absolutely, Landon. Absolutely. I got it, Kawhi. What was your question? Water. Hell yeah. Yes, they do. Okay. Let's see. So, yes, you can use it for everything. You can designate it for a lot of different things. So, Kawali, um, it's time to release. Now's the time for you to release. You're going to be empowered through this release. Allow yourself to flow with your emotion. Use that emotion. It just feels like it's a time to let go. Be wild, Kawali. Be wild. You can be wild right now. You can be yourself. Be yourself. Have you ever had someone pass away, and the only reason that I know because they came to me, um, the only reason I knew because they came to me, no, I haven't had that happen. After I found out, yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, I can, Cyril. Give me 1 second. No problem, intuitively in sync. You just gave me some pretty fucking sick advice too, because I'm telling you, everything you said was really on point. Really on point. Okay, let's see. So, Krabat, you have like some fucking gargoyles around you. Like, like there's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you have like gargoyles. There's like two of them. But I just heavily feel Beelzebub. Heavily. Like, you have your protections are insane. I've not seen anything that's like that, bro. That's crazy, Veda, for sure. But I've only connected with them and seen them like after the fact that they've passed. But they don't stick around for too long. They come to me and then they leave. It's like when they touch my energy, they cross over. Dude, you have some fucking you have some crazy ass fucking protections, dude. Like you have some crazy ass protections right now, bro. Like, those are fucking insane. These look like fucking these huge gargoyles, bro. Like they're insane. It was cool seeing them. There's a lot of fucking protection. You have some sound protection for sure. Yeah, that's crazy. So Matt, have you been going to war with somebody recently? Are you at war with somebody? Have you been at war with somebody? What's up, Hayden? How are you? Well, somebody hit you with something, bro. You got hit with something. What's up, 808? If you guys want me to connect to energies around you or look into you, it's donation based because it's taxing on my energy. Luckily, I'm well fed, but send a donation my way and I'll connect to you. I'll read you. Matt, it can, yes. I've dealt with them. I've dealt with them, Wild King. I've dealt with them in the past. Exactly, random name. Nah, Matt, somebody intentionally hit you. Like, what was that? What was that fucking message? Hmm. You're welcome. Your shopping list. That's funny. Yep. Time to break it out. I'm a detective for sure. In every sense that that actually can mean, oh yeah. That shit's funny. Oh, that's fine, Vita. You can do that for sure. I do. Yeah, for sure. What's up, sir? How are you? Sir Trapolata. Yes. That's a good method. That's a good method, random name for sure. I feel that. I feel that for sure. Sometimes you gotta do it, you know? Mhm. I do. On point again, intuitive. On point again. Oh yeah, Landon. I was reading it a little bit, but I'll definitely read it after. I'll read it thoroughly after I'm done. But I'm interested for sure. I'm interested. We'll talk more. Good. Good, Sir Tropolata. Good. I was just talking to Bune this morning, so that's really funny, Coral. Call me Corey. Thank you. Doing those transmutations for sure. The cliff off is not for the weak. Let's just say it's not for the weak. Um, if you're gonna do it, now if you're gonna be initiating into working with Cliffothic magic, you just have to make sure that you're ready for that. It's heavy, you know. Um, Heartbreak can come from that. Uh, you know, destruction, death, sickness, mental instability, conflict. Each sphere houses a different emotion, houses different traumas, different kinds of battles, different enemies. Be ready, because you're gonna go to war when you're initiating through the cliff off. Random, that's a really good question. I've actually seen flashes of that, and yes. You feel like every day is war? I feel that. I feel that. Yo, that's funny. You're a warrior. You're a fucking warrior. Yeah, yeah. I love the sense of community. It's amazing. Yes. Thank you. Your front door open? Yeah, the energies can be intense just like that. That's a really good that's a really good way of putting it, Random. I like that. Well, walking, I believe it can have to do with a multitude of different things. So bad habits can come from specific traumas that you have. That's funny. Bad habits can come from specific traumas that you have. And they can also come from just tendencies that you might have. You might have an addictive personality. You might be someone who just likes to chew things. Chewing something might be what relaxes you. So you might get addicted to chewing tobacco, dipping. You might get addicted to sugar, chewing sugar cane, things like that. You could end up getting addicted to something, or you could end up getting into bad habits of fighting with people, causing conflict, doing things like that. It really just all depends on the traumas that you may have, what exactly your tendencies are. You know what I mean? What exactly you get, um, what exactly you're connected to when it comes down to that. And then that bad habit can develop and it can spiral and turn into something terrible. Or if you have the ability to maintain it, then you can most definitely function with it healthily. If it's a problem, then you should probably get help. You know what I mean? Sorry, when I'm channeling information, um, or when I've been doing readings, I start to kind of malfunction with my words a little bit. So bear with me. You have my permission intuitively in sync. You most definitely do. Um, you have my permission. That's fine. That's good. Let me read what you're saying. in Glee. It's funny that you said that. That's pretty damn funny. I was working with Bune this morning, so the energy might